Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Brandon Ingram's out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for Louisville, we've got Durant. Clint Capella is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. Now, here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. Money from the wing.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
Pulls up on the wing. A nice shot by Irving.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And there's the pass to Porzingis. Louisville passing it around. Up top, Capella. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas. Bogdanovich left side. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Capella, the pass to Mitchell. Releases. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Now here's Bledsoe. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Capella. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And Bogdanovich kicks to Irving. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Captain coming off the assist from KD.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Irving finds Ingram. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Jordan. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
He went deep in his bag of tricks, Kyrie. That time using the up fake to draw the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bledsoe looking around. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Mitchell. That's good from 17 feet away. Mitchell's got 6. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich dishes to Jordan. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
The first one falls.
High-character kid, well-spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Good on both.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Murray's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Jordan. Pass to Ingram. He can't hit that time. Nice defense from KD. Right nowadays, teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside, Porzingis. Over Jordan. And that one goes long.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Stolen by Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's Irving missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Smitty, as we know, there's talk of playing more regular season games overseas. Good idea, or is the season hard enough as it is?
I like the balance where it is right now, Kevin. A few games you get a chance to go overseas, you know, during the season or preseason, but just add more travel. I don't know if it's a good idea.
No good on that one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about the athleticism from Ingram? Really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
Outside, Porzingis. There's the triple. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving passes to Bogdanovich. That evens the score. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
So Louisville calls timeout, their first.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. Irving against Murray. Outside, KD. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Brandon Ingram. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
By himself. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Outside Irving. For Murray. And it's Irving missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Ingram. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Irving with the bounce pass. Ingram outside. Irving against Murray. Irving kicks to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the deep.
Now here's Durant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Irving. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Irving's got 6.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Capella, the pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Murray. Here's Porzingis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Irving. It's good. This game is all even.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
And for Louisville, they're shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Durant deciding where to go with it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that one's good. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
Murray against Irving. To the wing on the left. Porzingis, that's a 2. Louisville getting another chance here. And the basket is good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Smitty, when things get heated between 2 players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when 2 guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think back in the day, you saw, like, Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
Here's Durant, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Durant's got 6 points.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by KD. A nice shot by Harris. And so it's Louisville with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. The past month has been surreal. 4th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. There's a minute 40 left here in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Marjanovic. Durant against Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Now here is Harris. Kicks it to Rose. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And it's good for 2.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
Louisville passing it around. Durant for 3. A rebound by Marjanovic. Quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Outside Korver. And the pass to Marjanovic. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Here's Murray. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Rose. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Louisville out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get... Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of him.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They've got Kyle Korver. Hachimura out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Harris. And it's Rose in at the point. Passes to Mitchell. Back to Bledsoe. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bledsoe's got his second basket.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Pass to Hachimura. Rose against Mitchell. Lets a floater go. And the basket by Rose.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Banked in off the glass. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bledsoe dishes to Durant. Over Rose. Shot's good by Durant. KD's got 8.
The amazing part about Durant's shot, he has a pretty compact release for a guy with such great length.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
That free throw, no good. Now the spotlight usually is on the head coach. With Smitty, what makes for a great assistant coach on a staff in your eyes?
Well, I think when he have a great relationship with the coaches and also he has a great relationship with the players. I also love the assistant coaches that are very detailed, and also some of those guys, they have great insight on what a coach can see. It's still a team, and there's some great assistants out there.
He kicks it to Mitchell. From 13, and again, it's Louisville converting.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them, and Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Outside Korver. Now the pass to Šarić. Here's Hachimura. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count that one.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Bledsoe passes to Mitchell. Here's Zeller. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Louisville, they've made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Louisville. Clint Capella comes in for Cody Zeller, and Porzingis subbed in for Larry Nance. Passes it to Šarić. Irving looking over the floor. Outside Rose. From deep three-point range. Tries again. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
They get it back.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one. Louisville trails by 5. Now Bledsoe. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Nice D from Rose. Gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Gordon. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bledsoe with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Šarić. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. The feed to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the rebound goes to Louisville. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. KD finds Bledsoe. Back to KD. Louisville, no good that time either.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
Here's Bledsoe. Sweet little floater. Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Irving kicks to Šarić. On the wing, Gordon. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Gordon. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Porzingis. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Timeout called, Louisville. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Murray dishes to Capella. For 3, Bledsoe. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. Good by Bogdanovich.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Louisville.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Louisville, they've made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Second free throw, no good. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Bogdanovich. Porzingis with the rebound.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Murray, the pass to Capella. Count it. Capella's got 5 points so far. Now, here is Irving. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's Ingram on the wing. Goodbye, Porzingis. Ingram against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Clock at 4. Puts it up off the inbound.
And the growth of KD's game on defense can't go overlooked. He's become a true two-way player.
Stolen by Gordon. And here's Irving. He's got 12. Goes up from the top of the key. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Fades away. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving against Murray. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
We're seeing the full arsenal here tonight. Uncle Drew turning up.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to KD. The 3 from Porzingis. The offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Ingram outside. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Bledsoe for 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Ingram. 1:04 left in the first half. Gordon kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
The pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by KD. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 18 points.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Here's Murray. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. And Louisville making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Seconds left in the first half. KD, that's for 2. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And having Kevin Durant is such a luxury. At times, you can give him the ball and just get out of the way.
Irving against Murray. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
It's all tied in Louisville. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from... That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Louisville, Clint Capella is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's KD in at the small forward. Plenty of space. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for it. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Capella. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gordon with the defensive effort. Durant against Ingram. Looking to get it going. And it's sent back by KD.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both free throws good for Ingram. Louisville trails by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
KD with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Louisville, no good that time either.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Bledsoe against Irving. Shots good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 11.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Stolen by Bledsoe. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Louisville, they've shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Elbow. 2.
The first free throw is good. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Gordon. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Capella's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Sinks the triple.
As we've seen, some guys develop range as the years go on. Not Durant. He shot over 42% from 3 in his second season.
Bogdanovich passes to Gordon. Five on the clock. Ingram outside. And just miss after miss right now. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Louisville. They lead by 1. KD against Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Bledsoe outside. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Irving against Durant. No good from Irving.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Nancy's checked in for Clint Capella. For Louisville, they've shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Porzingis. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Kyrie Irving is second.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
These guys have great vision, understand how to create opportunities for their teammates.
And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Louisville.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Sharch. He dishes it to Irving. Can they get it? Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 23.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Bledsoe passes to Porzingis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level.
Mitchell outside. To the left wing. Saric against Porzingis. Over Saric. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saric.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. Irving against Mitchell. No good from Irving. And here's Louisville. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I mean, elite-level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim. So exciting to watch greatness develop.
Right side Rose. Back to Irving. To the right side. Here's Saric. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Bledsoe kicks to KD. And it's blocked by Gordon. Outside Irving. Pass to Rose. Stolen by Mitchell. This is the KD. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. And here's Porzingis for a 3. But he recovers it. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Saric.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The 3 from KD. The rebound by Marjanovic.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gordon's got 7.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Timeout called, Louisville. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Irving passes to Rose. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Mitchell passes to Zeller. Comes up empty down low.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect, Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the three ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The 15-footer, Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Rose, and no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Louisville. Durant for 3, buries it from three-point range. Durant's got 17.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
The pass to Hachimura. Marjanovic against Zeller. Here's Marjanovic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Louisville. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Louisville. DeJounte Murray comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Irving against Bledsoe. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. No good on the triple. And for Louisville, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Bledsoe, that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
The deep 3 from Irving. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Left side, KD. Feeds it to Zeller. Outside for Murray. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
Murray finds Durant, launches it, and again it's Louisville from deep.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Rose dishes to Ingram. Fades back. Rebounded by Capella.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. And Capella sends it back. Murray against Ingram. Yep, it counts. And now a 5-point Louisville lead.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Rose kicks to Jordan. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Ingram outside. 4 on the clock. For Murray. And it's Ingram missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ingram against KD. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Durant. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And we've reached the end of the third. Louisville leads by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Louisville leading by 7. We've got Derrick Rose. Kyle Korver is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Here's Mitchell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Double team on Rose. Here's Ingram. And Durant sends it back. Here's Mitchell. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Rose, and Capella sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Here's Bogdanovich, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Mitchell in the corner, to the paint, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Rose passes to Jordan. Kicks to Korver. Rose looking around. It's Ingram on the wing. Jordan. It's good on the putback.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
Bledsoe against Rose. Now Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw missing. Porzingis is checked in for Louisville. And the second free throw, good. Rose with the ball. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Porzingis against Ingram. That one a little long.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Out to the wing. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Back to Bledsoe. And he makes good on the way up. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 12 now for Louisville.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Here's Rose, and Capella sends it back. They recover it. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Louisville. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. From the field, 44%, not bad.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Louisville passing it around. Capella finds Bledsoe. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Gordon. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Outside Rose. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Left side Durant. Uncovered. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rose against Bledsoe. Rose, that's good. Louisville leading by 14. Capella, the pass to KD. It's good. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
The wiry strength of Kevin Durant enabling him to guide it home.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Gordon dishes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away, and the rebound goes to Louisville. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Capella. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Rose. And that one misses. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Rose. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Bledsoe against Irving. And Capella sends it back. Mitchell kicks to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Capella. And it's blocked by Gordon. And he's able to get it back. Here's Irving. Passes it to Jordan. Ingram outside. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in this game. And finished off by KD.
We start to talk about all the things Durant can do. But scoring, still what he does best. What a night.
Irving against Bledsoe. Ingram right side. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Bledsoe. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Capella's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. No good from Bledsoe. For the game at 42%. In the corner, it's Ingram. Inside. Gordon inside. Capella's there. 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Jordan. Outside Bogdanovich. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, DeAndre is very choosy. He usually won't take anything but a high percentage shot in the paint.
Bledsoe against Irving. Outside, Porzingis. The NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty. They'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking about a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
To the inside, deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Gordon. The dish to Jordan. He kicks it to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's now 28 points for Kyrie Irving. Timeout call, Louisville.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Bledsoe against Irving. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. The pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a two guard, but he can play a little bit of one. He also can create shots for others.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Count that one.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Louisville leading by 16. Now here's Bledsoe. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now. And KD's got the ball here for Louisville. 22 is their biggest lead. Porzingis against Gordon. Porzingis passes to Durant. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
KD against Ingram. Pocket 6.
Shoot two.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. And he makes both free throws. Getting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Louisville.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And watch them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Eric Bledsoe.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, There's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Here's Zeller. Louisville, no good that time either. Shooting in this game, 45%. Harris passes to Rose. Makes it off the glass.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And for Louisville, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Passes it to Korkmaz. Back to Neto. Clarkson on the wing. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. Rose with some nice D. "30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kevin Gelly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
It's deflected. Zeller passes to Bolden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Rose. Misses. So it's Louisville winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.